Who exactly is Iran's new supreme leader? On March 8th, Iranian state television announced that Mojtaba Khamenei had been chosen as the new leader of the Islamic Republic. The announcement sent shockwaves across the world. Mojtaba Khamenei is widely known as a hardliner, and his rise to power appears to close the door on any quick diplomatic end to the escalating tensions in the Middle East. Within hours of the announcement, crowds gathered in Tehran, pledging allegiance to the new leader. But events moved quickly. Iran launched dozens of ballistic missiles and drones toward Israel and several Arab Gulf states. The sudden escalation triggered panic across global markets. Oil prices surged to $100 a barrel and at one point climbed as high as $110. The world suddenly realized something chilling. This crisis might last far longer than anyone expected. The man now standing at the center of it all is 57 years old. He is the son of Iran's late supreme leader, Ali Khamenei. For decades, Mojtaba Khamenei lived almost entirely in the shadows. He held no official government position, yet he was frequently present in the most important meetings inside Iran's leadership circle. Many insiders believed he was already one of the most powerful men in the country, quietly influencing decisions from behind the scenes. In 2022, he was granted the powerful clerical title of Ayatollah, further strengthening speculation that he was being prepared to inherit the system his father built. But the circumstances of his rise remain controversial. According to Iran's constitution, the supreme leader is supposed to be selected by the Assembly of Experts, an 88-member clerical council. In theory, they make the final decision. In reality, many analysts believe the decision was already made by the most powerful institution in Iran, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, Iran's elite military force. The Guard controls vast parts of Iran's economy and operates its own army, navy, and air force. Over decades, it has become not just a military organization, but a political and economic empire. By backing the son of the previous leader, the Guard ensures something very important: continuity, power, and protection of their enormous privileges. But there is another irony. The Islamic Republic was born out of a revolution that overthrew a monarchy. Its founder, Ruhollah Khomeini, repeatedly insisted that hereditary rule was un-Islamic. Yet now, the son of the previous supreme leader sits on the throne of the Islamic Republic, a succession that looks uncomfortably close to the monarchy the revolution once destroyed. International reactions were immediate. Donald Trump condemned the appointment, calling Mojtaba Khamenei unacceptable and warning that his leadership would face serious opposition. Russia responded very differently. President Vladimir Putin sent a congratulatory telegram stating that Russia would remain a reliable partner of the Islamic Republic. Then came Mojtaba Khamenei's first public message. Speaking through Iranian state media, the new supreme leader declared that Iran would continue the path of resistance and independence. He warned that enemies of Iran would face consequences if they attempted to weaken the country. It was a short statement, defiant, uncompromising. Exactly what many expected from a hardliner. But behind the scenes, the reality of his new position may be far darker. For most of his life, Mojtaba Khamenei lived protected inside the inner circle of power. Now he is the face of it. And that comes with a dangerous reality. Many believe he will have to live under constant protection and secrecy, knowing that both Israel and the United States may see him as a legitimate target in the escalating conflict. The man who spent decades operating in the shadows must now lead a nation during one of the most dangerous periods in its history. And analysts are already asking a critical question. Will Mojtaba Khamenei truly rule Iran? Or will he simply become the public face of the Revolutionary Guard, the real power behind the throne? Because in the dangerous world of Middle Eastern politics, power does not come without enemies. And sometimes, the moment a man reaches the top is the moment the countdown begins.